Yo, yo. What up, boys? So today we're going to talk about how to get shit tested. So a big thing that a lot of guys really get wrong is that they think that getting shit tested is a bad thing, and you really want to be getting shit tested. If you're not willing to accept being shit tested by women, you're just never going to get good with women in the first place. So you have to understand that it's the way that women actually test if you're attractive. Like, you can do all the things, you can say all the lines that would, imply that you're attractive, but it's very hard to fake being able to pass a shit test, and that's why women do it. So women will test you, see if you're going to overreact, see if you're going to be a little bitch about stuff, and they will do that to make sure that you're actually cool. So it's actually a good sign when a girl tests you, and that's really important to understand. You want women to be testing you. That's why being polarizing is important, right? A lot of guys think that then when they get a negative reaction, that it's actually a negative reaction, but it's really not. What you got to understand is that, like, it's really good to actually get shit tested by women, because it's basically her saying, hey, I want to make sure that you are as cool as I thought you were. All right, so let's talk about how to get actually shit tested, because if you're not getting shit tested, you need to get shit tested first. I'm not going to ever pull a girl home or go on a date with a girl or get a girl's number that will actually not flake on me without getting shit tested. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you've ever tried this stuff on your own, or maybe you're watching this like after you've been like making some approaches, maybe you've gotten some numbers. And a lot of you guys, maybe you've gotten some numbers and you've gotten flaked on, because when you start getting numbers, you're going to get flaked on more often than not. And I guarantee those times where you got the number, I guarantee it was a really smooth process and she flaked on you. Because the smoother the process, the smoother the number, usually the more she's going to flake. You don't actually want girls to make it easy on you. You want them to make it challenging. So that's the thing. That's the first thing. So I say in this presentation, shit tests are good. If she shit tests you, she sees potential, right? So she will only actually shit test you if she thinks you're like a cool guy, right? I've talked about this a bunch, but you want to give off this vibe of like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, you want girls to start thinking that way about you. It's really, really important. You need to be able to talk a big game, but then you need to back it up. You need to be the real deal about it. And that's really fucking important. It's one of the most important things you can possibly do is like talk a big game, but like actually back it up. A lot of guys, they'll see like this cocky kind of attitude I have sometimes on dates or when I approach a girl, and it's because I'm trying to get them to test me. Like, test me, please. I dare you. I dare you to fucking test me, right? Because I'm so relaxed. I'm just going to have a good time. I'm going to have fun with her. I'm going to joke around. It'll be all good, right? So you will never sleep with or date any woman that doesn't test you. And I guarantee this is just the truth. Like, this is how it goes. It might be a very subtle test. She might make it very easy for you if she likes you a lot, but she's going to test you at some point. Even if you fail the test, she might give you second chances, but I guarantee you're getting tested. Okay. Attraction is just two things. Okay. And this is when it comes down to like getting shit tested, right? It's spiking emotions, which creates the need in her to shit test you, because you are spiking her emotions. It's like, oh shit, this guy's actually attractive, and this guy knows what he's doing, and then she's going to shit test you, and then you pass the shit tests, okay? So spiking emotions triggers attraction, okay? And she can't just go with any guy that triggers attraction, because, like that would be a shit show. Her life would be a shit show. She'd always be on dates. So she has to test you. And then passing the shit test shows that you're actually that guy, and passing the shit test makes her feel safe, right? So whenever she comes at you and she's like, I bet you do that to all the girls, and you're like, yeah, of course I do. And you just remain relaxed, remain calm, remain like stoic. When you do that and you're just having a good time, like, yeah, of course I do, but you're cute, right? Like, of course you're cute. Like, I came up to you because I liked you, right? And you say things like that, and you just stay really, really calm. Like, for example, one of our clients, Jason, was in town last week, and we went out, and there was one time where a girl goes like, oh, I gotta go meet someone. And he just stands his ground, and he says, oh, you could meet me. Instead of like, oh no, you could meet me and we could talk, and maybe I can get your number and we'll hang out. It's like, no, you just be like, oh, or you could meet me. And the girl is like walking away, and she like comes back. It's like this magnetic effect. So passing shit tests just proves you're a man, all right? And that's all you're trying to do, right? So how to get shit tested, all right? So you must tease her, and you have to disqualify her, okay? You need to be polarizing and be more disagreeable, okay? And so I'm going to get into what these look like. So if you're watching this because you are not getting shit tested, then that's good. If you're already getting shit tested, you can, definitely go overboard with this stuff. So you should be watching this. Sorry, I made this slide deck a while ago. But you shouldn't be watching this and like really diving in on this if you're already getting shit tested. Because you can go overboard and just like be a dick. All right. But if you're not teasing enough, if you have the feeling, and this is up to you, like if you have the feeling that you're not teasing and you're not able to like spark any sort of emotions inside the girl, then try some of this stuff. So here's some examples. You seem like a girl that would blank, right? So you seem like a girl that would be from California. You seem like a girl that would, have that job, right? You seem, oh God, you have like massive nurse energy right now. She tells you she's a nurse, like, oh my God, you have like such nurse energy. That's crazy. Or, normally I go for girls that blank, right? Normally I like XYZ girls. Normally I go for brunette girls, but I don't know, something about you. I liked your vibe, right? It's like this push-pull. You could just tell a girl she looks like trouble. Like, I don't know, you look like trouble a little bit, right? You're cute, but I think you might be crazy. That's just a really good example of just like, you can say it to pretty much any girl, like you're cute, but I don't know, I think you might be crazy, right? And then just point out something about her, like, I don't know, like you're really cute, but listen, I don't know if we're gonna get along. I don't like smoking. I think it's gross. This is just an example of being more polarizing. Or like if she says that she smokes a lot, you just be like, I don't like smoking. I just think it's gross, right? And she might feel the need to justify to you. That's disqualifying, right? So disagree and polarize. All right. I want you to start changing your language. Okay. I want you to try these things out and definitely calibrate, but I want you to start changing your language instead of, oh, I like that. Or even I really like that. Be like, I love that. Or I hate that. Right. Like, God, like you told me that. I fucking hate that. Right. Oh my God, get away from me. She's like, oh yeah, I like fucking pizza. Oh, I fucking love pizza. Right. Or, oh, I like pasta. Yeah. Hot take. I fucking hate pasta. I think it's bullshit. Right. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, it's going to get the girl to like shit test you a little bit. What's wrong with you? That's a shit test, right? Like, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? It's like, I don't know. I just don't like pasta. And then move on. Right. You can also start disagreeing and being more polarizing. Like, oh, you're wrong. Naughty girl. Like you can start, and this is more like an escalation thing too, but you can say to the girl like, oh no, you're wrong about that. God, you're so naughty. You're so bad. Right. Like, you're so bad. I can't believe you. Right. When she says something that you disagree with, oh no, you're so wrong. God, you're such trouble. You're such trouble. I can't believe you. I can't even believe I'm talking to you right now. Right. Voice your strong opinions, just in general. Okay. Don't be afraid to offend her. At the end of the day, you're not afraid to offend. You can't be afraid to offend her. If you offend her on accident, fine. That's where you need to calibrate. Okay. And the way you calibrate here, and I'll just like kind of go off script for a little bit. The way you calibrate when you hurt a girl's feelings is like, dude, just pay attention to like if she's actually hurt by what you say. And just be like, hey, by the way, I wasn't trying to offend you. Don't apologize. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But just be like, oh, my bad. Like I'm really sorry. Like, didn't even realize. And then that's it. And then just drop it and move on. And girls will really respect that. Okay. And remember, at the end of the day, we're here to keep it playful. Okay. So the point of this is to have fun. All right. You just be a little disagreeable, right? Like, no, I don't know about you, right? But you're still having fun. The whole time is like, yeah, this girl's fun. Like, I'm having fun poking at her. I'm having fun pushing her buttons. I think it's fun. Like, girls even say things like, oh, you like pushing buttons, don't you? I'm like, yeah, I do, right? Like, I'll just say it. And that's another example of a shit test. At the end of the night, she'll still go home with you, right? Like, women will talk about their boyfriend, and they'll talk about a guy they're talking to, and they'll be like, oh my God, he's so annoying. Oh my God, oh my God. But guess what? They're thinking about him. They're emotional about him. And he stays calm, stays cool, stays collected. And she goes home with him and fucks him. So that's how it goes. So everything you should do would be, everything you do should be with a smile on your face. Nothing's a big deal. Remember that. Absolutely nothing's a big deal. We talked about that in the last training. I'll see you guys in the next one.